Dad,
Yes, son.
can you tell me a story about the flying marshmallow house?
Uh, sure. Well, okay, let's think. Let's start at the beginning. Um, well, this was our house. Your mom and I lived in here. And one day there was a knock at the door, and the FedEx guy was there, and he says, he's got a package, got a delivery for us. And he said, just sign the package. And I go, I don't know if that's the right one. He says, just sign it. And so, well, he doesn't realize that if you take Argyle Street and you flip it upside down, it says Buckingham Palace, and that's where it was supposed to go. But he thought it was for me. So the FedEx box arrives, and I realize it's not just one FedEx box. It's like a whole bunch of FedEx boxes, and actually, what's inside is marshmallows, and it's not just marshmallows, which I really like, And I think if I have this many marshmallows, I'm just gonna eat them, and I'm just gonna get like really sick. So what I did instead is I went under the house. I put them under the house in the basement. Now at the time, we had this huge furnace. It was like this furnace with all these pipes leaking off it, and the furnace, I guess I wasn't thinking, the furnace got them really warm, and they got bigger and bigger and bigger. But I didn't think much. I just went to sleep. I just went to bed and was having a pretty good night. In the morning, your mom got up, and unbeknownst to us, the house started floating away. And your mom got up, and she's only had 3 cups of coffee at this point, and so she's pretty sleepy. And she went to step outside the house, and whoa, she almost fell right off into the sky, because the house had floated so far. It was just right over the ocean, and so we were there, and we had nothing to eat. So we put out a fish hook, and we caught some fish, and wrapped them in marshmallow. Kind of made a marshmallow sushi sort of thing, which actually isn't really as good as it sounds. Anyway, we had to get this house moving because there was no wind. So we had one old fan, but no electricity. So we had this fan, and we hooked it up. We hooked it up to the cat, because the cat's purring had so much power. We got we went on purr power, and got the house going. And we got all the way back to where our house was supposed to be, but there's just an empty lot there, and they'd rezoned it, and they said for us to land our house there, we would have to dedicate our establishment to the manufacture of parts of bird feeders. So we got thinking about that, and well, that's actually another story. Is that the story you wanted to hear?
I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe. Sometimes.